Hello friends, welcome back to Money, Business and Finance, and we are talking sales. And when we talk sales, understanding the buyers becomes really important because that they are the ones whom we are making sales. And if you do not understand the buyers, if you do not understand or know our buyer better, we will never be able to close a sale. That's true, and that is the only truth. To know your buyer better, to know your customers better, you first need to understand that the buyers, when they are coming to you, they do not find you trustworthy. They have a lack of trust. They are negative. Like we have discussed in the past, they start from a negative zone. Whenever they see a salesman, whenever they see a salesperson, they think of him being somebody who would be promising a lot, who would be saying a lot, who cannot be trusted upon, because in the past the buyer has had a lot of experience where the previous salesman had promised him so many things, but when he actually bought the product, he did not get those things. So he has a lot of bad experiences with him from some of the poor salesmen, which he carries along with us himself. It might be that he did not have that bad experience, but because his friend had some bad experience, even he is very cautious about it. And when you know that the buyer is going to be cautious, and you need to know him better, you need to understand him better, you need to make sure that you take the fear away from the buyer's mind. That can only be done when you write things out for him. When the offer, the sales that you make, when the presentation that you make is not only verbal. People very often believe what they see, not what they hear. You can say a lot of things. You can promise them sun, you can promise them the sky, you can sell them everything verbally. But when it comes to writing, you would only sell what you have. You cannot sell just anything. Okay, let us talk about an example. When you go on a discount shopping, and there is something that is priced at $499 or maybe $4,999, you see a 90% discount tag on it and it is available at $499. If the salesman had said you the same thing, that sir, this is a $5,000 thing and we are giving it away for $500, you would never believe it. You would never believe it. You would say that it must be maybe a $700,000-$800,000 thing that I am getting for $500. But because it is written over there in the price tag that this is a $5,000 thing and they are giving it away at $500, you are believing it, that you are getting it at 90% discount. You won't believe what the salesman would say verbally, but you would definitely be believing what is written there. You would be believing that. And when the salesman is not able to show you something in written, you end up not trusting him, not believing him. The salesman is not able to build his credibility, his trustworthiness, and you end up not buying the product. This is how important a written offer is. This is how important it is to write things whenever you are presenting something to your prospect buyer. You need to do that, and if you do not do that, you would never ever close a sales in today's time. The buyers need a written offer, need a written description, need a written benefit, need to see in writing where they stand, where the product stands, where the competitors stand. If there has to be a comparison, it again has to be written. You just cannot claim that you are the best, you are far better than your competitors. You have to show them a written analysis of how you are better than your competitors, how you are the best, why at the same price you are better than your competitors. You have to show all of these things, say all of these things, but it has to first be written, and then maybe you can explain it to them verbally. But first and the most primary requirement is that it should be written. If it is not written, it is of no use. It is of no use to your customers, to your buyers. And if it is something that is of no use to your buyers, because verbal thing does not make an agreement. I can come and sell and say you that if you buy my product, you would be getting I can sell you the Eiffel Tower or the Statue of Liberty if it has to be verbal. The customer would only agree when it is an agreement paper where you are showing your ownership of the Eiffel Tower or the Statue of Liberty and you are selling it. Until and unless there is a written thing, I will not, or any buyer would not be believing it. So make sure that you are having everything written, everything documented. The presentation is down there written, presented, comparison sheets, benefit sheets, what are the offers, the discounts, all of these things are there in front of you written. And the faster you present it, the faster are the chances of the buyer buying your product, because then he would trust you more. You become more credible. You become more credible when you present a written offer, when you present a written description, when you present a printed something. You become more credible because you are not somebody who is only speaking something, but you are also, along with what you are speaking, you have a written document to it that proves that whatever you are speaking is right. You are not just speaking in the air. You are speaking something that has a valid document at the back. And when you prove that, you become credible. The customers take you seriously. The buyers take you seriously. And this is why it is really important for you to understand the importance of written offers, written benefits, written discounts. And most of the salespeople ignore this because it requires some preparation from your end. It requires some homework from your end. It will require some kind of hard work from your end. You can just go and speak anything, but when you will sit down and write the same thing, you will have to think about it. You will have to apply your brain to it. You cannot just write anything. You will only be writing what you would actually be providing. You will only promise something in writing that you can provide. And when you write, you would actually try to not over-promise, but you will somehow try to under-promise so that the customer does not get a feeling that you are over-promising, which you won't be able to deliver. So, writing something down makes the game entirely different. Most of the salesmen do not do this, and if you start this as a practice, if you start doing this, you are far ahead of a lot of salesmen. So, if you want to win the race, if you want to run and participate in the race at all of being a successful salesman, you need to start doing this one thing, and that is writing the offer, writing the benefits, writing of the discounts, presenting a written thing to the customers. This is one thing that you have to be doing and you should be doing. If you're not doing, start doing it right away. Write everything about your product, the description of your product, the details of it, as if when you are out to buy that product, what are the things that you would want to know about that product. Write everything. Have everything written in a beautiful and in a beautifully presented way, so that when the customer looks at it, he gets hooked to it. He gets to understand what the product is, the benefits are, the discounts, the prices, everything is with a one quick view. Write it in such a beautiful way. Do some hard work on it. Make it quick. Whenever the customer asks for it, have it ready in front of you. If the customer asks you for the pros and the cons, the competitor analysis, have it in front of you. Sir, this is it. This is here. Customer says, can you send me a contract? Yes, sir. Give me a minute. Sir, the contract is there in your mail ID. The sales is closed. But if you take it back home, it would never get closed. So make sure you have everything. You have done the homework and you have everything in writing. Have a good day.